Yiaga Africa is a Nigerian non-profit making body committed to the promotion of democratic governance and human rights, has faulted the March 18 governorship and State House of Assembly elections, stating that it was marred by high incidences of thuggery, voter suppression, electoral violence, and vote buying in different parts of the country. The information was disclosed on Sunday at a press conference in Abuja during the presentation of preliminary findings from the sample polling units across the country. Clever News Gora Atta has the details.
Following the March 18 gubernatorial and state houses of assembly elections, which were held in 28 states of the Federation, Nigeria's electoral umpire, the Independent National Electoral Commission, has since commenced the collation and declaration of results from polls across the country. According to Yiaga Africa, a pro-election and civil society group, the March 18 governorship and state assembly elections was marred by a number of challenges, which led to the disenfranchisement of voters and raised concerns over the credibility of the results.
Yiaga Africa is saddened by the cases of attacks on voters, INEC officials, election observers, and personnel of the EFCC by political thugs. These stakeholders suffered grievous bodily harm and psychological trauma. Reports also indicate that an average of 8 fatalities were recorded within the last 24 hours. These election-related deaths are unacceptable and highly condemnable. It is important for security agencies to hold the political thugs and their sponsors accountable for these deaths and attacks. Yiaga Africa condemns in unequivocal terms acts of voter suppression fueled by ethnic profiling, political thuggery, and desperation to secure electoral victory at all costs. The flagrant abuse of the Constitution and the 2022 Electoral Act, registered voters and fellow citizens were denied the opportunity to vote in some states.
Yiaga Africa also noted that its Watching the Vote citizen observers recorded 216 critical incidents of voter inducements, electoral violence, vote buying among others, in different wards and local government areas across the country, a surge compared to the 33 to 37 cases recorded during the presidential election.
Yiaga Africa also received report of the disruption of collation process in Ahoda West local government area in Rivers State. Watching the Vote observers were trapped inside the collation center with the electoral officer after thugs started shooting at the center. Security operatives present at the time scampered for safety. Similarly, political thugs numbering about 50 attacked the polling units in Warri South local government area of Delta State and disrupted the voting process as they hunted for party agents and observers in the community. In Oferekpe, Igbegu Ward 3 in Izi local government area of Ebonyi State, a political thug was apprehended and killed by security personnel. The thug, whose affiliation to a political party is unknown, was shooting into the air, creating tension in the community on his way to the polling unit to interrupt the process.
For these 3 states, Delta, Kano, and Benue states, as at last night, Yiaga Africa had received all the data for these 3 states, and our confidence level for the results from those 3 states is very high. But we want to tell first the stakeholders, including the voters out there, that we will continue to observe this entire process, and after INEC declares the results for those 3 states, we will be in a position to either verify the results or detect where there are inconsistencies in the results.
It therefore called on the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to remain dogged in their mandate of delivering credible results to Nigerians and urged other relevant stakeholders to maintain peace and order all through the official announcement of the results. It, however, noted that there was significant improvement in the management of election logistics as well as the operation of the bimodal voter accreditation system (BVAS) in polling units observed, as against the February 25th presidential election. Gloria Atta, reporting for Clearview News.